Okay, we're going to have a look at the Greatever T95M Android box. Let's see what's in the box itself. There's a little box of tricks. It's got a little protective piece of plastic on there. Micro SD card slot. I'm sure that one's for on the go, I think that stands for, but I'll have to look at the instructions for that one, called the USB slots. Optical out, HD out, Ethernet, power, and looks like a line out cable. So not a lot to it. There we go. Adapter. Okay, going to need a couple of AAA batteries for the remote, which it's a nice little item, quite light. It's got almost like a brushed finish on the front there, so that shouldn't show so many fingerprints. I've got that with it. And we've got an UHD cable, HDMI cable. So I'll stick that in the back of the TV in a minute and we'll see how that goes. And some instructions. Fairly straightforward, so we'll go and connect this up to the TV and we'll see where we are in a couple of minutes. Okay, we've got the little Android box connected up now. It's very straightforward, and within about 10 minutes we're up and running. And I say within 10 minutes, I mean that's setting the settings so that it's right for the TV. So we get into the settings. Assuming you're using an Ethernet cable, then obviously it's going to pick up your network straight away. If you are going to connect via Wi-Fi, you'll have to follow the instructions on screen for doing that. The display side of it, well, it's as simple as adjusting the screen resolution to whichever is applicable for your set. Screen position, you may need to shrink that down a little bit. There's a little bit of the display was off the screen on mine, so I'll just scale that down to 91% on mine. And that was pretty much the setup there. Turn the sounds off because it's annoying when it goes click, click, click every time you move something. But that's just in the sort of home sort of settings there. If you want to turn off the sort of clicking sounds in some of the other apps that are running, you'll need to do that in the app settings. Okay, you're going to need to change the date and time, which is you're going to need to go into the time setting there and change your time zone. Once you've done that, assuming it's set to automatic time and day, that time will update correctly. So once you've done that, you're pretty much good to go. This is the home screen you'll be presented with when you power on. There are a lot of apps pre-installed. The main one I would assume you're going to be buying this box for is the KODI app. So you can get your TV shows and movies. So we'll get straight into that and have a look. Sorry, I should just point out that the little box is just there on the corner of the TV cabinet. Okay, so we've loaded up KODI, and there's a number of add-ons already installed, which is superb. It does take a bit of time if you're not used to sort of an Android KODI box sort of thing to get these set up and installed. So it's a real bonus that these are actually pre-installed for you, and the popular ones that seem to work well are the ones that are installed. So initially, what you'd want to do, in my opinion, what you want to do is go into your system and settings and appearance, and in skin, which you're in there, skin, you're going to want to turn off the sounds, because that's really annoying, because every time you move the cursor on the remote there, it's going to be clicking, and it's fairly annoying, so I advise you to do that. Okay, so assuming you bought this to have a look at some TV shows and movies and that sort of thing, go across to the video section, come down, and you've got these add-ons installed there. Phoenix is pretty good. I always seems to use Exodus. It seems to work pretty well. There's a great selection of stuff on there, and I find that's the best one for me anyway. So I'll be going up with that one. Okay, what I would recommend you do if you're new to one of these sort of boxes is, obviously, you're going to be browsing through quite a lot of movies and TV shows, and you're going to want to add those to kind of like a watch list or a favourites list, that sort of thing. So you go onto my lists there, it's going to throw up a bit of an error saying that there's no tracked account found. Basically, tracked is like it's an online account that you can create and link these add-ons to it, so that it will store your sort of favourites in that sort of online account. So should you get a new box or whatever, you can then just put in your tracked account, and your favourites and your watch list will miraculously appear on your new box. So I'd advise you to do that. It's free, and it works pretty well. So it's just as simple as Googling for tracked, as you can see. It's spelled on the screen there, and it's dead straightforward to do. Once you've done that, there's going to be sort of codes that you'll get. You'll be able to register in the settings. Each app, Exodus or Salts or Phoenix, you'll be able to register that add-on with the tracked sort of system, and your lists will be in there. So obviously, what you'd want to do then is go into whatever it is you want to look at. So we look at TV shows. So we'll have a look at, say, most popular. See what's available, just to give you an idea. Just take a few seconds just to load that up. So you can see on there, there's the popular ones. You've got Game of Thrones, Peaky Blinders, all sorts of things on there, and literally there'll be page and page and page of these sort of box sets and TV shows. So what you just want to do, if you want to watch one, you'd be clicking on one and then adding it to your watch list. Okay. I know we want to go into one just to try it. Click Breaking Bad. So you've got all the seasons there. Okay, it's the first episode, the pilot. So it generally searches for a good number of seconds before it loads up. That can be up to 30 seconds. And you're going to get all these streams that you can watch. The top one's generally the best. It's generally got the best signal. These are all marked as SD, which is standard definition. So, if you do come across a HD sort of stream on there, that's going to be better. So I'll pick that one, but we'll just try the first one. loud. We'll just turn that down. So yeah, pretty impressed with this little box. It's can't believe they can make this as good as it is for the price. So yeah, feels like it does the job. We'll just have a quick look at some of the movies, latest movies. See what's available on there. You're going to find that not all of these are going to have a stream available. So if there's, you know, the newest ones that have just been released, you may struggle to get a stream straight away. You may have to wait a few weeks and then it'll pop up. You may get lucky and it'll be there straight away, but before long there'll be something there behind each one, and you should have plenty to watch. Alrighty, so that's going to wrap this up. It's a decent box and highly recommended.